I know it's been about 7 days since I've uploaded a video, um, and I'm going to be going back to something that I used to do. Aqland's Gaming News number 12. It's been about 9 months since I uploaded part 11. So, here we go. I hope you're ready. I'm Aqland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Aqland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Alright, first, how this goes. If you don't already know about the gaming news videos, if I can remember correctly, I talk about the game, I show off a little bit of gameplay or a trailer, and I'm going to be talking about 3 games, maybe more, it just all depends. Alright, first one is, are you in for Cowabunga action? I wish I had 4 hands so we can do like this, Cowabunga! But it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. It brings together 13 classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. The games that some of us grew up with back in the day. Now, some of these titles will be repeated because there's different versions of those games. The first game in this collection is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade version. It must be the original arcade version. Now, I know a company, was it 1UP? They came out with a arcade machine for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think this game was included with this, but luckily the arcade version is going to be in this collection, so you'll get to experience it, even though it won't technically be the same, because you won't have an actual arcade system. You got the joysticks and the buttons and stuff. Alright, next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time, the arcade version. Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time is the 4th entry, but this is the arcade version, so it might be a little bit different than the one that was on the Super Nintendo. So, and the next game is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. I have the actual physical copy right here. So we're going to be getting this game also in the collection. Fantastic game. Really, really hard. I tell you. Very, very difficult. I don't know how in the world anybody could beat that game, but I'm sure there's people out there that have beaten it. If there is, please let me know down in the comments if you have beaten it. Next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for the NES. Now, sadly, I don't have the 3rd game, but I could have mentioned that next, but anywho. So yeah, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, the 2nd one, is a good game. Very, very good. Alright, as I've already mentioned already, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project for the NES. I don't have it. I wish I did. Probably going to pick it up one day as well. But it's the 3rd game that was on the NES. I guess to finish that trilogy. I never played it. I'm sure it's good. Alright, next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters for the NES. It's a fighting style game like Mortal Kombat or the original Shaq Fu. Games like that where you take 2 characters and they're like not really side scrolling, but it's like it's set up like that. It's like you fight each other. You know what I mean? If you ever played Mortal Kombat or you've seen how it looks, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in that style. This is the NES version. Next is, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time for the SNES. Don't have it. That physical copy for that game is very expensive. I never got a chance to play it, so I am very excited about playing it. Now, like I said, some of these titles will be repeated. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters for the SNES. Now, from what I heard, these different versions of these games have extra characters added in these different versions. So, like the NES versions of Tournament Fighters will have this character or that character, and it may not have this character or that character. Well, the SNES version, the Super Nintendo version of Tournament Fighters, will have this character and that character, and it might have this music, and it might not have this music. I don't know the specific in the details. I'm just letting you know from what I heard about YouTubers talking about it. They didn't go into details about it because I guess they didn't want to spoil it. Alright, next game is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Hyperstone Heist for the Sega Genesis. This is another expensive game if you want to own it physically. I've never played this game before. I heard it was really, really good. A lot of people talk about it, how good it is, and it's fantastic. I'm looking forward to playing it. Next is, you guessed it, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, but this time it's for the Sega Genesis. And of course, it's got different stuff that the NES and the SNES versions don't have in this version, or this version adds to those versions that they didn't have. I don't know. That's just how it went back in the day. Don't ask me. Travel back in time if you can. Not Turtles in Time, but travel back in time and figure out why did they do this. I don't know. So don't even ask me. I have no idea. Alright, next is a game that I have played. I didn't own it, but I did play it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan for the Game Boy. Such a good Ninja Turtles game. It's pretty much like all the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games from the NES to the SNES, like Turtles in Time and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, 2, and 3 on the NES, where they're like side-scrolling and are beat-em-up style. Well, Fall of the Foot Clan is the same thing, except it's for the Game Boy. And pretty much, if I can remember correctly, it was really, really good. Now, its sequel didn't play it either. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Back from the Sewers. Why would you want to go down in the sewers to start with? That'd be a nasty place to go to. Well, the turtles live in the sewers, so it makes sense to them. So there you go. Really looking forward to playing that one. The Foot Clan was so good. I'm sure Back from the Sewers is really good too. The third game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Radical Rescue for the Game Boy. Radical, man. Yes, radical. Totally tubular. Yes, yes. I could keep going with those words, but I'm not going to. But yeah, Radical Rescue. Never played this one either. For the Game Boy. So we're going to get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trilogy on the Game Boy, on the NES, and you got the Tournament Fighters. The different varieties on the different systems. 13 games total in this Cowabunga collection. Very, very cool. It's coming out for the PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and I think even PC sometime this year in 2022. And like I said, here we go with the trailer. Guess I'll turn down the volume just in case of copyright. But yeah, look at this style of graphics. This is old school retro gaming right here, and it's so, so good. Yeah, slice it. Get a slice of it, because they love pizza. Some of these games back in the day actually literally came with a coupon for Pizza Hut. And you could save money on a pan of pizza. But that was back in the day, though. But sadly, I think they confirmed that this collection will not be coming with a pizza coupon. But yeah, amazing collection. If you're excited just like I am, or you never played a Ninja Turtle game, and you'll be really interested in it. Highly recommend checking out this collection because you'll get 13 games to play and try out and see which ones that you like the most. Very, very cool. And is produced or made by the company Konami. Konami is coming back. Alright. And if you're interested in picking up the game, you can get it physically and digital. Standard when it comes to the physical copies. And there's also a limited edition collector set going for $150, and it's selling out. So if you want that collector's set, go ahead and soon pick it up. Like Best Buy, Amazon, probably even GameStop and Target if you can find it. Alright, next game. I hope you're ready. I hope you really like the Turtles. There's a brand new title. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. The original voice actors of Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo from the original OG animated TV show will be returning to provide their voices as their characters in this new game for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very exciting stuff about this. Now that from what I can done research on and from what other YouTubers have said, the timeline of Shredder's Revenge takes place sometime after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. That's from what I heard anyways. Now, IGN released a 12-minute gameplay of Shredder's Revenge, and I tell ya, if you liked how the Cowabunga collection looked when it comes to those old school graphics, then you can look forward to Shredder's Revenge looking exactly the same. It looks so good. It really does. Oh, it looks amazing. That art style, that old school retro art style, it's just, you can't beat it. Especially if you grew up back in the day playing games like that, then you just can't beat it. It's just so good. This game is also going to be releasing on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC. And this game is supposed to be releasing this summer of 2022. And also physical and digital releases as well. Now it's time for the trailer for Shredder's Revenge. Now it starts off with this right here. It's the animated intro. It's like old school style. And there is some gameplay at the end of it. Now they have been releasing multiple trailers for different characters that you can play as in the game, like April and Splinter, which is the rat. And I think it was another character too that you can play as in the game. And they've been releasing separate trailers focusing on them with gameplay for this game. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Like I said, if you want to really watch some gameplay on it, 12 minutes worth, go to the IGN channel and probably type in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge IGN gameplay, and you should be able to find it. Or here's some gameplay right here, very briefly, of the 4 characters. See what I'm saying? The graphics are old school retro style, and it looks so good. Very excited. I mean, I tell you, 2022 is really turning out to be the year of Shell Shock, Turtles, Cowabunga. However you want to say it, this is the year for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Last game, possibly. I'll have to see when it comes to the amount of time that I have for this video. Sonic Origins. This game is getting a lot of hate. I don't want to go into the details. I might go into details in a later video. But 4 fully remastered games. Technically it's 5, but in the trailer it's saying 4, and I'll tell you why it's technically 5, in my opinion. Is Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, with Knuckles. That thing is interesting. And also, lastly, Sonic CD. Now, I have the first 3 original games right here for the Sega Genesis. These are not the original ones that I grew up with, but I still have them, though. Now, here's the thing is, back in the day, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, you could take a game called Sonic and Knuckles, which I don't have it right now. You could take the cartridge and the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 cartridge and the cartridge of Sonic and Knuckles. It has a flip on top of the cartridge, and you can open it up, and you can stack Sonic 3, the cartridge, on top of that one, and they would connect together. And the games would be like joined together like a whole new gaming experience. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever experienced that. It was really, really cool. I may be able to do it again someday in the future, hopefully. So yeah, that's why I'm saying that. So it's 5 games, but they're not doing it that way. So yeah, so it's Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, plus Knuckles, and then Sonic CD, fully remastered. Now this comes with 2 different modes and a lot of other ones, and a lot of other stuff too. The 2 modes is classic mode, so you get to play the games like they were back in the day. Then you got the anniversary mode, which is the remastered mode. Well, the graphics look pretty much the same, but you can tell that the colors and stuff look a little bit smooth out, so it looks better. You got, I think the classic music is all there, and all new animated content, and you'll be seeing some of that in just a second. The game is going to release June 23rd, 2022, this year, for Sonic's 31st birthday. For right now, it's just digital only, but you know that physical copy is probably most likely coming, like they done with Sonic Mania. They released the digital version, and then the physical version came later. So you can expect a physical copy of this game happening in the future. But yeah, I think this will be the last game that I will talk about, I think. I got some more that I want to talk about, but I think I'll do them separate videos. Or videos together. But yeah, this animation right here is all brand new. And it looks so good. There's the classic gameplay right there. But if you ever played the old school versions, and then you're going to play this version, you can tell the difference between the colors of the graphics and stuff. They have been smoothed out. They don't look as old school, but you can switch between the 2 modes in the game if you want the old school retro way, or the anniversary remastered way. But these games are looking really, really good. But like I said, this game is very controversial. A lot of people are hating on it because of what they're doing when it comes to details about buying this game digitally in the stores on whatever console that you're going to play it on. And it's pretty much coming to everything as far as I can tell. It's PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch, and even PC. But I think I'll do a separate video talking about the Sonic Origins. I'll do like a hype video on it, and I'll explain it some more. And then I got 2 other games I want to talk about as well, which is Splatoon 3 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And there's something going on between those 2. You probably already know what they are, but I haven't talked about it on my channel just yet. So look forward to that video as well, and Sonic Origins hype and all that stuff. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to watch more in this series of Aqland's Gaming News, go to my playlist, Aqland's Gaming News, and this one will be included once I upload it and add it to it. There will be 12 of these. You can watch them back to back if you want to. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, thank you. Alright, bye.